Hey guys, welcome to another Redstone tutorial. I've got a pretty beast circuit for you today, and it is a 3v3 door, or 3x3 door. So this is pretty much my own design. I have seen other doors like this made, but there's only really one way to build it, and that's by having a piston push up the sand and having another one push a block underneath it, then having that same piston again push both the blocks up to fill the middle square with sand. And of course, to get rid of it, the sand falls down, so sand and gravel's the only thing that works for this. But I did make it more compact, and I have also attached the input, so to get it to open and close circuit. I've not seen that done on any other tutorial. So I've got it working on both sides using the basic T flip-flop structure. I've been able to open and close from both sides, so it's pretty good. Now, how this works here is, this is a little circuit I've designed up, and it's a silent T flip-flop. I've got this in another tutorial, so if you want to see how to do that, but I will be building it again here, so it's alright. And pretty much it's only 3 blocks wide on this side. The original door is only 1 block wide, and on this side 3 more blocks, and it just joins down into one input. So that's the difference here. It's really hard to get things to merge into one input and not have like cross delays and stuff, just interference. And so I'm going to show you how to build this from scratch. Here is the original door. Now you could probably build this just by having a look at it, but I'm going to go ahead and build another one right here so you guys can see exactly how to do it. You want to start off with 3 blocks like this, chuck some redstone on it. You want to go up another block here. You want to put a redstone torch on it. Now that's half the circuit done already, well, the half powering this half of the door. So to do that, you just put a block there, a torch there, block on top of it, and redstone on top of that. Now that's going to power all of these pistons, which is going to be here, here, and there. So as you can see on this one, this whole half of the circuit is basically just to power these 3 pistons, and there's no delays put down there, so no repeaters, so that's all good. As you can see, that's what we've done here. So that's those 3 pistons done. Now what you want to do is the bottom piston now. This is the hardest one, so you want to go ahead and put a piston here. This is the hardest one to rig up, but since you're watching a tutorial, it's really easy to follow. I'll make this as simple as possible. This is the one that's going to be pushing the sand. Now, you do need it to push another block into it. This block is to set the repeat for this piston. So this block's going to be sending the power to it to activate it again. And this is the block that's going to get pushed in here for this one to push up to fill up the middle spot. So that's pretty much how it works. Now, you want to go ahead and just build a little thing here. This is where the power comes from. So I'm going to go ahead and put a lever here, but I'm going to get rid of it towards the end of the episode, so you guys can see exactly how that's done. This is the torch that is going to be powering this block, which powers the, or it also powers that half of the circuit, but you'll see in a second once I add these other repeaters, pistons, whatever. Alright, so now we'll build the other half of the circuit, which is to power the 3 pistons on this side, just there. And we will add the other pistons now that I put that down. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. And there we go. So that's how I would add those pistons in, just by hitting them against those torches. That's why I wanted to do that first. Now you can actually see, this should work now. Nearly, it should work, nearly. Give it another second. Need to add a few more things. Yep, so there you go. So that's how the sand gets and fills in the middle block. Now that's of course the hardest part about a 3x3 door. Like, anyone can do infinite something by 2, but something by 3x3 is actually a lot harder because of the middle block. But you can see how that works. Here's where the power is coming from, and there's the block that takes up the other spot and pushes the sand. See? So hopefully you understand how that works. And if you're just building and you don't really care, then that's fine as well, because this tutorial will show you exactly how to do that. And this will work on the latest patch as well, because I'm on 1.4.5 and it works here. And the only thing you need for it to build it after a certain patch is the implementation of the redstone repeater locks. So if they've been implemented and it's before this patch, I can pretty much guarantee it'll work. Now, you want to go ahead and chuck one there. And, oh, as if that doesn't work. Are you shooting me? I don't want it there, I want it down one. Oh, that should do it. There we go. So the point of this one is just so the current can go up here. If this was a full block, then that would cut the current there and it would not jump up to this block. So that's why you want that there. And you want to go ahead and put 3 of these, one up, so I can jam the piston on it. There we go. Put another block under there. And I'll go ahead and make this look a bit nicer for you. Now the redstone, you just want to put 2 up here. That powers that block which powers the piston. So that's pretty much it, guys. Now we just need to hook up the other pistons. So I'm just going to go ahead and chuck them in right now. Just like that. And put some blocks there so you can see it moving and working. Bam. Door closed. Door open. Now, this is where it gets a tiny bit tricky, but very simple as you're watching this tutorial pretty much. I can't see anyone getting this wrong. This is just my custom way of powering it. Now this block does need power, so I'm going to go ahead and do that by a redstone torch that doesn't interfere with anything else. And how I'm powering this is just like that. So this is now the input. And you can hook this up to whatever you want, but what I have over here is what I believe is by far the best. It's a silent T flip-flop, which is compatible with 2 inputs. So it works really well, and it's compact as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. Basically you want to build your input now. So I'm going to go ahead and make it 1 block in. Whoop, I was a bit noob there. And you're going to go hit this block out and put your button there. And as always, you separate your redstone input by a redstone torch. And I'm going to go ahead and build a little platform here for me to work on it. I think I need another block. Alright, now the T flip-flop works like this. You got a repeater, which is going to be locking something. And so I want the lock to go this way in this particular one. That feeds into a block which has a redstone torch which provides the delay for the loop. And now that the loop is of course going this way, and this is where I get my output from. That's why this redstone's here. So this will of course go down like this. Bam, 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 bam. So bring this up. Alright. Now, this is a bit different on every server. On single player, I put on max delay and it works fine. So we'll go ahead and test that. Closed at the moment. Bam, open. I can hit it again, it'll close. Just like that. So, I'll go ahead and open that again, just so you can see it working. So basically, it's called a T flip-flop because at the moment the input's being held in between this and the block. And that turns the torch off, which turns this little half of the circuit off. When I click this button again, the circuit will change. So now this bit is off, and the rest of it is on. So it just basically turns on and off. So hopefully you guys understand how that works. And it's the exact same thing for the other side pretty much. I will go ahead and build that just in case anyone's wondering how to do it. I want to make sure this is a full tutorial so you guys know exactly how to build the door. And this is basically my best design I could find for a 3x3 door. I'm really happy with it. I've actually seen no one's tutorials be as good as this one. This one actually is extremely compact for what it is. Surprisingly compact. And it's surprisingly easy to build as well. So I'm doing the exact same thing here but the opposite, because I want the output coming out on this side. So pretty much I go ahead and put that there, and the block is on this side this time. Repeater here, redstone, max delay, and go ahead and bring it down. Bam, there we go. There's the circuit, guys. And that is all you need for the door to open. Now you just want to cover this all up into whatever you're implementing it into. So your front door pretty much works now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks for watching. See you later.